Building a shed trap is a fast, simple, and effective way to collect sheds from bucks in your area. Hey guys, I'm Georgia Houndsman, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that today. So before we get started, let's go over some things you're going to need. First off, you're going to need a hammer. This is just a small 2-pound sledgehammer. You can go with a nail and hammer, but you're going to need some rebar. These are 2.5 foot long. I'd go with 1/2 inch. I had 3/4. That's just what I had, and I wasn't going to buy any more. I got 3 pieces of that. Also, you're going to need some weld wire. I wouldn't use hardware cloth unless you can get at least 1.5 by 1.5 squares. Otherwise, it's just too small. This is 2x4 weld wire. It's about 2.5 foot tall. That's about what I'd say about 3.5 foot long. That's what you're going to need. You're going to need to bend it in half, make a triangle just like so. Also, you're going to need some kind of bait or attractant. I've got corn. You see, I've got some roasted corn freaks out here. Also, I've got a salt lick, and underneath all of that, I've got my homemade deer attractant mix. Now, I put all 3 of those together here to basically see which one the deer like, and they've started pawing up at the homemade stuff. You see, the corn freaks is just still kind of sitting here. They've been eating the salt lick. It's the Biologic Bio Rock. It's worked pretty well, but they haven't been real consistent on it. Now, they've just started digging up a hole right here next to me. Season just ended. The bucks have been on the move. Does have been getting chased like crazy towards the middle of December, so they weren't really on the food sources or on secondary food sources, so you're mostly getting to look at the water sources. But right now, as they're calmed down now, they're starting to hit this really hard. So I've got a few nice bucks that I really want to get the sheds off of, and so I'm going to set this shed trap up for you. Hopefully it'll work out for me, and hopefully it'll work out for you too, guys. So now you got to decide which way you want it turned. I've got my trail camera set up here. I've had it for a while. I've noticed that the deer are coming in from this way most. This is the way that they're coming in every single picture, just about. So I'm going to turn it this way. Hopefully it'll work out that well. First off, what we're going to do, after we figure out where we're going to get it turned at, we're going to take our rebar, line it up where we want it, hammer it in. I'm not going in very far, maybe about a foot, maybe about 8 inches. Now I want this right here about 2 foot, maybe a little bit less. We don't have a 180-inch deer here, so I don't see any 24-inch spread deer coming through here. Get there. Now what we want to do, get it lined up here, just like that. Now we're going to take our last piece, we're going to weave it through the rebar, the weld wire here. Excuse me, guys. Going to take this, run it down over the rebar. Doesn't have to be perfect, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece, come around in front here, and just tap that in. And that's all there is to it. So all that's left now, guys, is to put your bait inside. Now, the way you want to do that is you don't want to put it all out here. The idea is to get the buck's head into here where his antlers will catch on this. So I like to put it kind of in the back. And I put some on around the outside, along the edges. I'll put a good bit of corn here. Give them something to work out for a while. And that's pretty much it. I still got the Bio Rock here. I'm gonna go ahead and set that right on top just because. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. As always, if you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, let me know in the comment box below. Be sure to check out Jake2JakeCustomKnives.com. That's Jake, the number 2, JakeCustomKnives.com. As always, have a good one.